Hello, this is Arvi and I am a technical analyst over at askSlim. And in this video, we're going to walk through our weekly and daily cycle analysis on Linde, symbol LIN. So let's go ahead and walk through our weekly cycle chart first. For Linde, we have a dominant weekly cycle, which is then broken up into minor thirds, as you can see here. And these are actually very clear, so let's actually walk through this here. So you can see off of this key cycle low right here, right, we had two cycles pushing up with our dominant cycle pushing up as well as minor cycle pushing up. And then we had a little bit of a pullback here into our minor cycle low. And then we had a rally off of that minor cycle low. And in this case, we had two cycles pushing up with our dominant cycle pushing up as well as minor cycle pushing up. So this rally kept on going for a bit here, and then we had a pullback into this minor cycle low, as you can see. And then we had a rally off of that minor cycle low. And here, right, we had two cycles pushing down with this dominant cycle pushing down as well as minor cycle pushing down. And you can see the meaningful move we had on the downside. If we go ahead and look at the most recent cycle, we had two cycles pushing up here with our dominant cycle as well as minor cycle pushing up, and we got a nice move off that low. Then we had a little bit of a pullback here into this minor cycle low, then got the rally off of that low, and you can see that rally really pushed up for quite a ways there. And then we had a pullback into this minor cycle low, got the rally, and then here we had two cycles pushing down with our minor cycle as well as dominant cycle pushing down, and we had the meaningful move lower. So what's going on now is that we are very early in this rising phase on both this dominant cycle as well as minor cycle, and you can see the nice move we've had off this low. Our weekly momentum, as shown by the Hull moving average, is also positive, as you can see here. So all this is really confirming the rising phase that we are in. On the weekly chart, we're looking for a move up to this 284 to 303 level on the upside here in this next rising phase on this dominant cycle. So let's go ahead and look at the daily chart. On the daily chart, we have a dominant cycle which is broken up into minor half cycles here. And what's happening is we are in this short-term rising phase on this dominant cycle. However, you can note this gap reverse pattern right here where we gapped up and then failed sharply. Now, that likely marks a short-term high in this dominant cycle. So what we're looking for is, given that we have a minor cycle due right around now, we are looking for a rally off of that minor cycle low, and then to see that rally fail and then roll back down. Where would it fail? Well, let's go ahead and use our fib tool here. We'll go from the prior swing high to this most recent low, and you can see we're really looking for a move up to this 260.40 to 262.60 area over the next few days here, but we would look for that rally to likely fail and then roll back down. Now, once we form that next key low, likely in the early to middle part of December, we would then look for that next impulse back on the upside. So I kind of wanted to walk through both the weekly and daily because I think it adds some really good context into why cycles are so valuable. They give you that sense and that understanding for when the odds favor impulses on either the upside or the downside. If you like this video, please go ahead and hit the like button on YouTube. You can also go ahead and sign up for our channel. And lastly, if you are interested in any of our trial offers, please go ahead and write to Matt at askSlim.com. Thanks again and have a great rest of your day.